Of course, the Republicans are hoping for good luck. Speaking of good luck, on Tuesday night, with the pivotal midterm elections right around the corner, President Biden made what can best be described as an incendiary campaign speech this week, standing at Union Station in Washington, D.C., decrying what he believes to be the greatest existential threat to democracy this country has ever faced. Take a listen.
Recent polls have shown that overwhelming majority of Americans believe our democracy is at risk, that our democracy is under threat. They too see that democracy is on the ballot this year, and they're deeply concerned about it.
Well, let's bring in now to talk about all of this Iowa Congresswoman Mariannette Miller-Meeks. Congresswoman, so great to see you there. I see you're shaking your head. What was your reaction when you heard him basically say democracy is on the line if you don't vote for Democrats?
You know, what's at risk is people's freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of association. I'm on a bus tour of Southeast Iowa with our great governor, Kim Reynolds. And we have in our governor a real leader, a person who brings people together, who instills hope, who inspires us to really work to be our best selves, to help our communities and help our nation. Compare that to what the clip you just played. The president is the divider in chief. He's not trying to elevate anybody, give people hope, let people know that he has a plan to make the country better. So I just think that what they're trying to do is, if the election doesn't go the way that they want it to go, which we all know it is not, they want to have a tagline to say, well, you know, there was, election mishaps, but we know there is going to be a red wave because people know what's going on. They're frustrated with inflation, with high prices, high interest rates, the lack of economic growth. Their wages aren't keeping pace with inflation, crime, or the perception of crime, an open border with, untold numbers of drugs and fentanyl and people on the terror watch list coming across, not having a voice in their children's education. This is the president who called parents domestic terrorists and let the American Federations of Teachers, Randy Weidengarten, have a say in whether schools opened or closed, even though in Iowa, our schools had been open since August of 2020.
Do you believe, Congresswoman, too, that this president and the party in general has just been disconnected? It is interesting because here's the closing days, and you know all too well, they are in the 1st District. You're talking to the voters. You're hearing what they're thinking. And it's amazing that they haven't really honed in on crime. They've basically been saying election deniers, and yet on the flip side, you could say they're crime deniers or they're inflation deniers. I mean, it's really interesting.
100%. I was door knocking, and I can tell you I had a woman who I thought was a young woman, but she said that her son and daughter both had full-time jobs. And then at the beginning of this year, her son has 2 part-time jobs. And, I'm in a family of 8 kids. I grew up like that. I would go with my father to clean pizza parlors after he finished his full-time job in the Air Force. So people are struggling. I had another family. I knocked on the door, and he said, I was watching the president. He said the economy is strong. And he said to me, what world does he live in? I mean, Rita, how out of touch can you be with people to sit there in the White House and say, well, inflation's just an inch. If you're in the White House, maybe inflation is just an inch, but the rest of us live in the real world. People are struggling, and it's up to our president to show the path forward, and he declines to do that. He refuses to do that, and their policies have created the problems that we are now facing.
Well, and there are so many problems in this country. It's so great to have you here, Congresswoman. By the way, your story is so remarkable. Your dad, a master sergeant in the Air Force, your service 24 years in the Army. Thank you just for your incredible service to this country, and good luck on Tuesday. And also we'll be watching, of course, Senator Grassley's race there too as well. Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And
no crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth. No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
for real people.